This is my first YouTube video, so please bear with me. Tonight we're going to be installing a short hub, quick release, and a new steering wheel. But first thing, what we're going to need to do is disconnect the negative terminal from the battery and let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes just to make sure that once we pull the airbag from the steering wheel, it doesn't blow up in my face. Okay, now we're gonna disconnect the terminal. Just leave it laying off to the side over here. It'll be fine. It won't come in contact with any metal. So now we're just gonna wait for about 15 to 20 minutes like I said before, but I'm gonna wait 30 minutes just because I want to make absolutely sure that when I go to pull the airbag, it just does not blow up in my face. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. So now what we have to do is literally manhandle the steering wheel upside down till this part is facing up. And then behind the steering wheel will be like two little slits where we're going to have to stick a Allen key or screwdriver in there to disconnect the hooks that are holding on the airbag. So I'm gonna have to sit the camera down so that I can use both hands to physically turn this thing upside down. Okay, we got it upside down. Now I'm going to show you the two slots. Right behind the steering wheel, you see those two slots there? That's where we'll have to stick either an Allen key or screwdriver in there. And it has to go in at an angle. Then once you have it in, just push it to the opposite side and it should unlatch. And then that's when we'll pull the airbag. Okay guys, it's gonna be a little hard for me to show you while I'm doing it, but just from an aerial shot, it has to go into the slot at an angle just like this, and then you're gonna wanna give it pressure and start to pull it to the opposite side. And then as you do that, you see it starting to pop the airbag out, and that's when you'll grab hold, pull on it, and then you'll do the same thing on the opposite slot on the back of the steering wheel. Alright, we're learning as we go, but basically what I showed you before, once you stick a pick or anything into those slots at an angle and then go to the opposite side, the airbag will start to come towards you, and that's where you want to grab it from the top of the airbag and then just give it a slight pull. Once I did on both slots, the airbag literally just fell out straight at me. Now what we're going to do from here is get a flathead, pry onto these orange tabs right here, pop these two connectors off, and then we'll turn the steering wheel back to the right side up position and then take this Torx bit bolt out. We're being MacGyver today. The only way I can get some light in here. But I don't have my flathead with me. I'm gonna just go ahead and keep using my little pick tool. And if you're looking for them, you can get them at Harbor Freight. I think it was about $5-6, something like that. Anyways, I'm just gonna stick it right here underneath, and then we're gonna start to try and pry this up. If I can somehow manage this one-handed, that will be amazing. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, we'll bring you guys back once I get them off. Okay, got the tabs up. All I did was take the pick, and literally stuck it into the sides here, and then the tabs just popped up automatically on their own. Now we are going to remove these just like so, and get the last one here. Sorry, trying to do all this one-handed. It's not that easy. There we go. Okay, and now the airbag is out. Alright, got that done. Now I'm going to take the steering wheel and put it back in its regular position before I take this bolt out. So then that way I can mark it and I'll know that it'll be dead center when we put the short hub and everything else on. For us to take this bolt out, we're going to need a T50 Torx bit, but I'm not going to take it out entirely because I'm not sure if this steering wheel is going to be a handful to get off. If it is, I'm going to leave it in sort of so I can hit it from behind to loosen it, and then it doesn't come flying off, and then, you know, I potentially hit myself. Okay, I'm trying to hold this with my knees and then work this one-handed. So hopefully it's not on there too tight. Let's see. Okay, damn, that wasn't on there tight at all. Kind of freaks me out a little bit, but anyways, got it loose. Going to loosen this up somewhat, but keep some of the threads in, just like I said, so I can hit the steering wheel from behind, because I don't know if it's going to be a handful to get off, or it may be loose just like this bolt. Alright, got it loose, and as you can see, it's starting to come out. We're just going to feed these wires right through that slot, but don't yank it out completely, because if you look right inside of here, let's see if I can get close, there's a connector that feeds your controls on your steering wheel, and you don't want to yank those out if you do plan on putting the steering wheel back in, or if you want to sell it. Got the clip out that goes to your controls on your steering wheel. Once again, little pick tool. You end up hitting this tab right here, and then as you do that, just grab onto these wires and pull, you know, gently, and this whole piece comes out. So now the steering wheel should just come off, but I also still need to feed these cables through at the same time. So let's see once again if we can get this done one-handed. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to put you guys down. I don't want the clock spring to go flying like crazy, and the next thing you know, this turns into a clock spring replacement video. Damn, I can't talk. All right, got the steering wheel off. So now what I'm gonna be doing is putting these resistors into these connectors here, so that once everything is bolted back up and the negative is back on the battery, I won't have any airbag lights. So once again, I got to put you guys down. I don't have anybody to help me record this, and I'll get back to you once I'm done. Got everything tucked back in. The resistors are in there nice and snug. They won't move around or fall out. Just put the bottom piece of my NRG quick release on here. Did it in a star pattern so it's nice and even all across the board. The hub is nice and tight. No
Pause.
No play or movement. Please excuse the grease. It's just how it came through shipping. Next, what we're going to do is put the steering wheel on. And the steering wheel that I got is the Red Rum Alpha from Micah Diaz's company, Hold Fast. I just thought it worked well with the Victory Red on the Camaro and then the red on the quick release. So it all ties in with the colors that I'm going with, plus it, matches with the gauges. Anyways, I'll put it on and then fit the horn piece on, and I'll show you the final product. Got the horn button installed on the steering wheel. It just falls into place. Then I tightened down the bolts on the wheel. They were kind of loose, so I snugged those up. I love how the color matches the steering wheel fairly easy. On camera it does look off, but to the naked eye it's pretty freaking close. So we're just gonna put it on for you guys. It's snug. You hear it lock into place, firm, no movement. Other than that, man, that is it. She looks great. I love the colors. Works well with the color of the car. Micah Diaz has a great steering wheel. Feels really nice in the hands. I will say, with the quick release, you Camaro guys already know the turn stock, you could get to it pretty easy with the stock wheel, but now I do have to kind of reach for it. But that's about the only little gripe that I have. Other than that, I'm totally happy. Just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. It is my first one. I know there's some cringy moments. Bear with me. As I do these, it will get better. I promise you that. But other than that, that's it for the video. I would love it if you guys like or dislike it. Comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. I plan to do a lot more of these. Dustin issued the challenge for us guys to chase our dreams, and I've always wanted to do this, but I've been kind of nervous. So we're just gonna dive on in and see what happens. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.